Hey, so I wanted to show you something here. So I help a buddy of mine out. He races this drag car, he owns it and races it. And we were having an issue with fueling the car up. It was getting to be a bit of a hassle because, as you can see, it's got no hood or front end on this car right now. And it's all one piece. It slides in and it's a bit of a hassle to take off. Now, where it gets frustrating with that is to fuel it up after every race, the fuel cell is right there. So every time you'd do a run, you'd go back to the pits and we'd get on either side of the car, we'd pull off the hood and just to fuel it up and then do other checks as well too. But it's a lot of work just to fuel the car up. So anyways, Richard been thinking for a while on how to make us more efficient doing this. So he had come up with this. So now what this is, it's a regular old dolly, metal hand truck, and it's got a fuel cell on the front of it. A fuel pump, a battery, and a controller. And this quick connects into the car through this. This gets wired to the car through a plug. We turn it on and it fuels up the car for us. So now to use this, all we have to do, now imagine, you got to imagine that this hood's on. We haven't taken the hood off. Is we take this quick coupler that Richard had plumbed in this one. Now when the hood is on, you do see this through a little spot underneath the hood here. He had plumbed this into the fuel cell, as well as wired in, which this gets plugged into, a float switch in the fuel cell. So what we do to operate this is very simple. We plug this in, the fuel as well as the float switch. The float switch then goes to this control panel, which I designed, and we flick on this master switch right here. We got a little volt gauge here that tells us what level our battery is at. Now when we press this button, we get a little light that turns on, as well as the fuel pump turns on. The fuel pump then takes from this tank and fills up this fuel cell. Once it gets up to a proper level, or the level in the tank, the float switch rises up, which then trips a relay, which shuts off the control of the pump, and then turns on this green light letting us know that our tank is full. So then once we're done, all we have to do is take that off, unplug it. Now this gets wrapped around these handles. So these handles, they play double duty. What they're there for, first of all, is to protect the switches, the lights, the fuses, and this gauge. But what it also does is it's able to wrap this cord when we're not using it around there. So one of the other features we added to this assembly here is this solar panel. Now the solar panel does an amazing job of keeping the battery at its full level at all times. Surprisingly enough, it works just amazing even in the shop. It grabs enough light from the lights inside the shop to keep the battery charged. And as you can see, it's just a regular old metal dolly with this fuel cell that was custom built for it. Richard welded all these tabs to it. This is a bracket to hold it up. And then there's the battery. Well, if you enjoyed this video of this fuel filling system that me and Richard had come up with, please like the video. And hopefully this summer, if all goes well, we'll have plenty more videos of actually at the track and racing this car. And hopefully Richard has a good summer this summer racing. Well, anyways, please like. Any questions, feel free to ask. And yeah, see you around.